Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. Today is mail day. We've got a package here from one of you awesome people. Thank you so much today to Julie Searle, who is a huge supporter of this channel. She doesn't always leave comments, but she always sends emails to tell me what she thought about the episode and to let me know what's going on with her. Julie Searle is a huge supporter of this channel, one of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. She told me she was sending me some stuff, and this is a really interesting package because it's going to be stuff for me, but also some stuff for some of you, because she is a just absolute dedicated watcher of the channel, and she knows what some of you guys collect. And so she said she included some cards that some of the other subscribers will like, and she has charged me with sending them out to you. So I am planning to do that after I open this and see what is in here. I didn't really get a lot of... Jules didn't really tell me what all was in here, so I'm not so sure how much of this is going to be for me and how much of it is going to be for some of you. So this I'm really kind of excited about this. I don't get a lot of packages like that, and I really like that she did that because it's such a... One of the things I care most about, and one of the reasons that I even ever did this channel, was because I really care about the community, and I really love the idea of giving back to the community. And so for one of you guys to help me do that is tremendously great. There's a pencil in here. It's a Baltimore Ravens pencil. That is awesome. Baltimore Ravens, my favorite football team. Many of you already know. And I do not have a Ravens pencil. I've never had one before, so that's pretty sweet. I will definitely use that, Jules. Thank you very much for that. I don't know where you came upon that, but that's pretty awesome. I've never had one of those. So that's cool. What all is in here? There's all kinds of stuff in here. It looks like there's... What is this? Things I can tell you about Jules. She has a very weird life. She lives in New Mexico, and all kinds of weird, bizarre stuff is always happening to her. So I assume she lives near Area 51, if not in Area 51. That would actually explain a lot. What on earth? Whoa, what is this? Raven's key ring, which I will absolutely use. That is awesome. I actually don't have a key ring. I don't have my keys on me, but if I did, I would show you. I just have, like, you know, my house keys are just on, they're on a ring, but it's not, it doesn't have any kind of like a fob like this. So this is awesome. I will 100% put that on my keys today. That is so great. And the pack opening machine is going to love that too. Some sort of lanyard here. That is pretty cool too. I don't know where she got this stuff. You're going to have to tell me where you got all this stuff, Jules. That is really cool. I can also tell you that she is a huge Dell Unser fan. He was a player for the Phillies and a couple other teams back in the 70s and early 80s. And if Julie Searle is to be believed, he was the Adonis of baseball. I go back and look at his cards, and I personally don't see it, but there's something about him that is bewitching to her. I'm not sure what the deal is, but poor Dell Unser has had to swear out multiple restraining orders against Julie Searle because she has quite a thing for him. All right, what do we have here? We've got a letter, which I'm delighted about. Hey, CW, just wanted to send a few cards your way that will hopefully fit into your PC. I sent a few other cards for these that I mentioned in my email. Thanks. Those are the cards for the other people. Thanks for all you do for the community. Thank you for your friendship and being like a brother to me. Well, that's very kind, Julie. Thank you. The only one I have left, it means a lot to me. I really enjoy your videos and look forward to them, especially when the POM makes an appearance. Take care and hope the cards are sent you can use. If not, pass them along, your friend Jules. Well, I really appreciate that. That's a wonderful letter. I really appreciate that quite a great deal. Jules lost her brother somewhat recently and emailed me about that, and we talked about that a lot, and it's a very, very kind thing for you to say, Jules. I really appreciate that. It means quite a lot to me. I'm putting this up here where I keep all of the letters that you guys send me. That one especially really touched me. So thank you for doing that, Jules. That was really kind of you. Got some other neat stuff in here. Let's see what all this is about. It looks like these are some newspaper clippings or something. I don't know what's going on in here. Got a Cal Ripken Jr. clipping from a magazine, it looks like. Don Mattingly there. Very nice. What is that? Teddy Higuera? I think that's who that is. I think that's Teddy Higuera, who Big Al collects on his channel. Big Al Cards. Teddy Aguirre is one of his all-time favorite players. It is amazing that Jules knows that. Like I said, she does watch the channel devotedly, so I know she keeps track of things like that, and I've often mentioned about Big Al and his collection and how much he likes Teddy Aguirre, so that is very, very kind of her to think of him. Of course, Don Mattingly is someone that Justin at Three Good Nerds collects. Justin, if you haven't been over to Three Good Nerds or Big Al's cards, check out both of those channels. They are awesome, and I highly recommend them. And then there's another Teddy Aguirre, a whole page about Teddy Aguirre. That's really, wow, that's very, very thoughtful, and I will make sure to pass those along to those individuals. What do we have here? Let's see what this stuff is. Wow, that is cool. That is a Ripken and Frank Thomas card, and I do not know where those are from. Looking at them, I know they're Topps cards, obviously, but those are not familiar to me. They look like they were trimmed from maybe I'm going to guess they were trimmed from some sort of a sticker box. Topps did stickers that came in these long boxes, and I'm going to guess that's where those are from. Haven't seen those in a very, very long time, and I'm drawing a little bit of a blank on them. That is awesome. I'm going to have to ask Jules where she got those, if she remembers where those came from, because I collect both of those players. So that is a real winner for me. This is greetings from Moriarty, New Mexico. That is, that's where Jules lives. I've always liked that because Moriarty, of course, was the nemesis of Sherlock Holmes, and I'm a big classical mystery fan. Love the classic mysteries. There's also a Ricky Henderson card in here. See if I can get to that so I can show it to you. Oh, she has this in here. All right, there we go. Oh, and a Pete Rose card too. Well, that's really cool. Nice Ricky Henderson. These are larger format cards, as you can see, from Donruss 1983. They did these cards for several years. I believe they did them in 83, 84, and 85, if I remember right. But I think the 83s were the first time they did them. And very early Ricky Henderson, you can see there, very young man there. So that's a good one. I will be happy to add that to my collection. And this one, Pete Rose, I collect Pete Rose, or I have collected Pete Rose over the years, but it has been a little while, honestly. Montana G-Man has been amassing a big collection of Pete Rose, so I'll probably offer this to him, see if Montana wants this. I bet he doesn't have it. He has a lot of Pete Rose cards, but this isn't one that I bet he has, because these are a little bit obscure. So that is very thoughtful, and I know Jules said there were a bunch of cards in here for other subscribers that she wanted to make sure I sent out. This is great. I do collect postcards, and I've never gotten one from Moriarty, New Mexico. So if anybody knows of a town in the U.S. named Sherlock or even Holmes, then I need to get a postcard from there, and I can display these. That would be pretty sweet. I don't know of any towns by those names. What do we have here? It's a Ravens magnet. That is awesome, too. This will go up on the refrigerator. I do have, actually, a couple other Ravens magnets that my mom has given me and my son over the years, and those are up, but we don't have one like this. This is like I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of like a 3D sort of plastic thing there. That is a really cool magnet. My son may end up actually running off with that and putting it on something in his room, but we'll see. That's definitely going to get some use. And then what are these? Sport dots. These are more magnets. Wow, these are cool too. I've never seen anything like that. These are almost like, I don't know, these are almost like buttons, but much thicker. They have kind of a dome on them. I don't know if it's coming through there, but those are really cool. I'm going to take those out because actually I've never seen anything like this before, and I'm very curious about these. So there, I'll bring this up to the camera so you can see it. It's got quite a little dome on there, and you can see the Ravens helmet in there. I don't know if those might be sort of like magnifying that helmet a little bit now that I'm looking at it more closely. I don't know if that's coming through on camera or not, but that is really cool. Jules, I don't know where you found this stuff. This is really cool. We're definitely going to use this. This is going to be great. Really, really thoughtful too. I've never seen these magnets before, and always, thought I should put some sort of a keychain, thing on my keys, and I just have not done that since, gosh, for years and years. So and it's not too big either. The reason I stopped doing it is because I had a big thing on there, and it just got clunky in my pocket. But this is really small. This is not much bigger than a key, so I think that'll work perfectly. What do we have here? I'm not sure what this odd item is. see what we have in here. It looks like a coin of some kind, and I think it's a Ripken coin. That is neat. Wow. Bring this up close so you guys can see this. This is a really cool item, and I don't remember if these were tops or what these, when these came out or what they're from. These were tops according to the copyright on the back. And boy, I would need some sort of magnification device. See if the camera will magnify this if I bring it right up close like that. See what year this is from. No, can't quite make that out. That is a really small font, but it appears to be from maybe 89, I think, or 90. Can't quite make that out. Yeah, in 89. Yeah, okay, so this is from 1990. Topps coin, wow. I'm not sure I have that. And that is awesome. Anytime I get a new Cal Ripken item for my PC, that is a really big event for me, so I'm delighted about that. That's really cool. There's several things here that I'm going to have to ask Jules about, where she got these from and what they are, and exactly learn more about them. So that's always fun for me too. Once again, this is a really nice, really thoughtful RAK package from Julie Searle in New Mexico. A mini card of Ricky Henderson there. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but these came in like a very long box. They came out as a set that I recall, and I think I've got a set of these still somewhere, but I haven't seen it for years. It's in a box somewhere, but very cool. This will go into my Ricky Henderson binder because I know I don't have it in there. We've got a Mattingly card starting this stack off. Very nice to see that. A couple of Mattinglys on there, actually. The Kmart one is kind of pretty unusual. These are some unusual ones, actually. It's a Collectabooks Mattingly, and once again, wow, what is that? Is that on the back of the Collectabook? Well, that's a pretty cool illustration. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Once again, I mentioned that Justin at Three Good Nerds collects Don Mattingly, so I will offer these to him, which I'm pretty sure is Jules' intention in sending me them. Jose Oquendo, yes! These are Topps big cards. There's another Mattingly. The Oquendo is undoubtedly for me, as I do collect Jose Oquendo. He is himself a collector of small telephones, which is very unusual, and he, of course, played every position in baseball, so I find him fascinating. And then I guess I'll flip this whole stack over. We got the Ripper, which, as far as I know, no one ever called Cal Ripken. They call him the Ripper here, and I'm pretty sure that they are the only people in history to ever call him that. That was not a nickname I ever heard anybody use to refer to him, so I'm not sure. And that card, I'm not sure I have that card, and even if I had gotten that one, I'm not sure I would have put it in the binder, just because it is a strange nickname for him. I've never heard him called that before. Nice Diamond Kings card of Frank Thomas here. I like that one a lot. Very pretty card. Like the design of that one. All-time Orioles card. That's pretty cool. Very young Jim Palmer there. Looks like he's just out of high school pitching for the Orioles back then. It's a TCMA card from 1986, I believe. Very nice. They did a set of these, and it's a very nice set. Has a lot of great pictures. Like, that's a picture you do not see often of Jim Palmer. A lot of the pictures in that set are like that. They're photos that you just don't see of those players. More Teddy Higuera. Wow, Big Al is going to get a very nice bunch of cards here. Look at that one. Nice League Leaders Fleer Baseball. I think this came out, I believe this was in a special boxed set that they sold at like Kmart or something like that. Yeah, this is 20 of 44. I'm pretty sure that's where you got those. And Teddy Higuera, of course, had a great year that year in 1988. That was probably his best year, if I'm remembering right. So I'll make another stack for him. Pete Rose, there we go. More Pete Rose cards, another Kmart card. I wonder if Jules broke a set of these Kmart cards, these boxed. This was in a boxed set that you would buy in Kmart, and it was like the size of like a deck of cards or something, and there were quite a few sets like that that Topps and Fleer put out in the mid to late 80s. They were very popular for a little while. And other stores did it too. Kmart was the first one to do those, but they started doing them at Toys R Us, and I think they did them at, there were a couple other stores that may have done that. I'm trying to remember, but anyway, you could find those back then, and they were pretty cool. Another Teddy Higuera card here, and whoa, that's a nice mini card back there. That's awesome. Big Al is going to love those. We got some golf cards here. Now, if you've watched the channel for a long time, you know I think of golf as being a hobby and not a sport, and I will always think that. Do not try to convince me otherwise. Rob, Big Al's brother, also has his own thing going on, and it is his son Ryan who gave me all of these amazing card holders that I use constantly. And Rob is a golfer himself and believes golf to be a sport, which is delusional, but that's what Rob thinks. And so anyway, Curtis Strange and Lee Trevino are going to go in the Higuera stack so that those will find their way to Rob. And there's a Michael Clark, who I have never heard of before, but apparently he's a golfer. So that's cool. Let's see what we have in this stack. Hopefully it will be less golf and more sports. No, we got a non-sport card to start things off. Some non-sport golf cards at the end of that pack, and a non-sport Star Trek card here of the Enterprise. Dilithium crystals there. This is the Enterprise D, I believe, if I'm remembering my Enterprises correctly. And I believe I am. Yeah, it doesn't say on the back. You think they would delineate that because you had Pike's Enterprise and Kirk's Enterprise, and then there was another one in there that Kirk piloted. Well, he didn't pilot it, but he captained it. Anyway, I could go off talking about Star Trek for hours, and I'm not going to do that. Nice Cal Ripken Jr. card here. Golden Moments card from Topps. A really sweet-looking card there. I like that one a lot. We don't have a Ripken stack. How is that possible? But we don't seem to, so I'm going to make one there. Nice Mookie Betts card. LAX card there. That's nice. I like that one a lot. I like those cards. They look like they have maps and like radar and stuff going on there. Very nice cards there. I collect Mookie Betts, so... Oh, wow, this is a really nice blue sparkle foil parallel. That's beautiful, and I love that it's in the throwback design from Heritage, too. The 1973 Topps design, of course, for that. That is awesome. I do not have that as a color match, which I love. Beautiful Yari Curry card there from OPG, mini cards that they put out quite a while ago. Or these, no, these are stickers, I think. I believe those are stickers. Mike Trout, beautiful Heritage card there, also from the 1973 template that they used. And there's a Boyhood Photos of the Stars of Mike Trout. That is awesome. Nice to see that. Frank Thomas, Upper Deck card. That's a good one for my PC as well. And there's a National Baseball Card Day Frank Thomas card from 2017. That is pretty cool, too. I'm not sure I have the Baseball Card Day version of that card, so that's awesome. Nice Upper Deck masterpieces of Junior. Nice Ken Griffey Jr. during his stint with the Reds. Pretty card. And there's another one, Tribute to the Kid from Topps. This was a subset that came out some time ago. Nice to see that. What do we have here? Crushed to Death. These are Mars Attacks cards. These are the reprints of Mars Attacks, I believe. Nice. These came out around the same time the Tim Burton movie came out. So that is pretty cool. Crushed to Death. I know somebody actually who is really going to like these. I'll probably, it looks like there are a couple here. I'll probably keep one of these and give one to, it's a neighbor of mine who's really into, I know he likes Mars Attacks a lot, so that's really cool. This is a first day printing card for Destroy the City, so that's really cool. Haven't seen those in a while. Cool Obi-Wan Kenobi card there. That is, assume that's a Star Wars Galaxy card is my guess. Star Wars Finest card. All right, well, that's an older one, I believe, from the 90s. That's a really cool card. I do not have that. Tempted to put that on the back wall, as I do like Obi-Wan. Thought about going as Obi-Wan for Halloween this year, but I think I'm going to end up going as a vampire. We'll see how it goes. Still debating this. We got, this is a miscut card. Bob Kipper, looking dazed is the best word to describe how Bob Kipper looks. He looks a little, I don't know. He looks dazed, or as though he just woke up. I don't know, but that's an awesome miscut card. Like that one quite a lot. If you follow the channel, you know I collect these miscuts, and they're hard to find, so I always appreciate when I get one of these. Jules, this is a super thoughtful and extremely enjoyable rack to be opening. I'm really loving this. What is this? Oh man, Pack Opening Machine is going to be thrilled about this. Now I'm going to call this a pterodactyl, but it's probably not. It probably has some other name, because I know that pterodons, which are flying reptiles, are not actually dinosaurs. They're just flying reptiles. My son, the Pack Opening Machine, is the one who taught me that. This is really cool. Tim White Fantasy Art Trading Cards. I don't think I've ever run across a Tim White fantasy card before. And what better one to get than that? That is a beautiful card, and my son is going to be thrilled. Thank you for that, Jules. That is really, really sweet of you to think of the Pack Opening Machine with a dinosaur card. Very, very thoughtful. Rock Rains, my favorite Tim Raines cards. I collect Tim Raines. My favorite Tim Raines cards are the ones that refer to him as Rock rather than Tim. There aren't that many. I think there's less than 10 that I've come across. This is a Topps Big card, and back here, though, he's Timothy. I find that amusing for some reason. Put him over here with Jose Oquendo. The Wolfman, Assume that's Lon Chaney there as the Wolfman, and there's the Mummy as well. So these are great Halloween cards. That's a lot of fun for sure. Very cool to get those. And Cal Ripken Jr., nice scorecard there. Card 77, no less. Memorable Moments, Ricky Henderson. Another card from that Kmart set. I have a feeling Jules must have broken a set of those. Nice score Tim Raines card on the back there as well. Kirby Puckett, who I also collect. 1988 League Leaders and another scorecard. Then we got a Xavier Rhodes rookie card. That is a nice rookie card. Minnesota card. Big Al and Rob are both big Vikings fans, so that one's going to go in their stack. And then there's Frank Thomas. Wow, that is a cool Prism card. I don't think I have that one. I like that card a lot. Very nice. And we got one more thing here to look at, and it is a sealed pack of something that I'm sure that I do not have. I've never seen one of these packs before. I'm going to open this as carefully as I can so that we can check it out. And I don't know if I'm going to actually open the pack because it's one that I don't recognize, and I'm very curious about this. Might have to get the scissors out again to get into this. I don't know how Jules taped this, but there we go. All right, I think that'll come out. It's Awesome All-Stars, and it's 5 stickers and bubble gum. And as you can see, these were 25-cent packs, and I think they have goofy photos of baseball players, not real baseball players, obviously, but I do not have a pack of this, and I think I'm going to keep it sealed because then I can add it to my unopened pack collection. So I'm going to put that right back over there. This was a whole lot of fun. Let me tell you, there's some great stuff in here. I love the magnets and the keychain. I love that Jules sent cards that are meant to go to other people. I'm going to put those in the mail to them very soon, and a huge thank you once again to Julie Searle for this awesome RAK package. Extremely thoughtful and well put together. My son's going to really dig this flying reptile card, for it is not a dinosaur. Julie, thank you so much. I'm very grateful, and I will almost certainly email you in a short time after I post this to say thanks in that format as well. Thank all of you for coming out to the channel today. I've been receiving so many great RAK packages from you guys over the last month or two. I'm honestly just in awe of all of you for the time and the effort and the attention that you put into these and sending them my way. I'm just amazed. They leave me speechless. Honestly, they do. I'm very, very grateful to every one of you. I will be back tomorrow opening. I think I know what I am opening tomorrow. It's pretty great, and I think you're going to enjoy seeing it. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm not going to preview it, but it will be tomorrow. And then, of course, Wednesday is the Pack Battle with Average Joe. Thursday is Anything Can Happen Day. And Friday will be Dorking with Dice. So I'll see you back here for all of those. Have a great rest of your Monday, and I look forward to seeing you really soon. As always, happy collecting.